Hey everyone, SilentCiel here. Welcome back for more Pokemon Mezastar content. As you can tell, for today we are discussing about basically what I normally bring to play, and of course the brand new special tag Lycanroc. So, if you already have seen the official announcements on basically Pokemon Mezastar's Facebook page, or even their Instagram, or even the official Mezastar Singapore website itself, or maybe any other social media content sites, you probably have seen that this coming weekend, yes, as of the time that I'm recording this video right now, basically this weekend, the Saturday and the Sunday, is the start of the distribution for the special tag Lycanroc. So let's talk about basically Lycanroc first before I dive deep into what I normally bring. As you can tell from here, I have like lots of white chips. So you're probably wondering, why in the world does this guy use white chips? Well, we'll talk about that later. So let's talk about Lycanroc first, because Lycanroc is the very first special tag, and of course the first Z-move Pokemon that is a rock type. Or rather, basically, the attack should be a rock type attack, because the typing of Lycanroc on the tag itself, if you see from the picture, it shows that it is a rock type. And yeah, it's the first ever Z-move rock type Pokemon that we have since Stardust version 1 and up to now, that which is Galaxy version 1 at this point of time when this video is recorded. If you guys are watching from the future, hello there. But yes, it is the first ever Z-move Pokemon with a rock type move. Hopefully it is, because we don't know the actual rock, basically the actual Pokemon's attack type at this point in time, because we don't have the chip yet, and the Asia version of the website doesn't really show the back of the tag, unlike the Taiwan websites. But anyways, if you guys are wondering, should I spend some time to go down to go and collect the tag, please go and collect at least a copy for yourself, because this is, like I mentioned, the first ever Z-move Pokemon with a rock type attack. Alright, now with that out of the way, let's talk about what's in my daily runner box. Alright, so let's take a look at what I normally bring on a daily basis if I do go play Mezastar by myself or with friends, or just happen to be roaming around the arcade just in case. So as you can tell, I have my trainer ID here, and I have some QR codes basically for the support Pokemon. Now these you can find on basically questionnaires at events. Usually they will ask you to fill up feedback forms and all that, and they will give you basically a support Pokemon QR code. If not, you can find basically these from anyone who is playing the game currently. The QR codes given out here are not restricted by subscriptions, unlike Japan. Yeah, if you didn't know, basically the support Pokemon in Japan, there are some that are free, given with like the checklist for each version. If not, you have to have like the trainer ID subscription for Pokemon, Mezastar, Frenda, whatever arcade game that is available in Japan at that point of time. But at this moment, it is Frenda. So yeah, so these are basically free QR code supports. Singapore doesn't have any paid versions at this point of time. Yeah, and I have lots of basically new trainer IDs to give out to free players for those of you who have seen me in the arcades and have given you one of these trainer cards because I deemed you as a new player. You have completely no experience with Pokemon Mezastar and you just happen to be at the arcade while I was there. Yes, I will usually give out to new trainers these trainer IDs. And of course, let's take a look at the box itself. Now, I do have one thing here alongside with the support Pokemon that are basically fan-made variations, or people who do create some of this stuff online and sell them. The QR support codes are basically the ones that are being sold. This one as well, but here's the thing about this particular thing. This is the QR code for basically this thing. So now the thing is, we do have official Dynamax bracelets being sold at various locations. You can look for them at Fair Price or even the arcades. Some of them, they do sell this, and it comes with a special Pikachu or Charizard Gigantamax tag. Yeah, if you are going to Dynamax or Gigantamax officially for a tournament, you will need one of this. However, if you are not playing an official tournament and just casual playing, you can always get one of these, but I will recommend you to support the official merchandise as well. Of course, it is a big hassle to bring this around rather than just one tiny little QR code. I will not be showing the QR code here because technically this is illegal. So yes, support the official game with official merchandise if you can, but of course play within your own means as well. All right, so let's put that out of the way and let's talk about the chips now. There's a reason why I went with this Daiso box to begin with, because I like the transparent cover. It's clear. It basically can see what's in the box itself. Now, there's a reason why this stack is leaning like this, because there is not enough space for everything else. Definitely, it used to be able to contain this inside the box, but because there have been so many versions now, unfortunately, I have no space to put in the official bracelet. So that's kind of a bummer. So these are my basically high score chips, all the 2 stars that basically covers every single typing that is available at the moment, with decent amount of stats and basically as low of a PE as possible. Now, these are definitely my choices of basically 2-star Pokemon that I would usually bring if I want to play tests with high score or try to attain high score just for fun. May not be to everybody's choice, but I will explain these tags in another video and how you decide what to actually consider for using a high score. That's another video. For now, I'm just going to leave them aside because there is no reason to talk about them at this point in time. So these are basically what I use to tackle all the 6-star Pokemons in the arcades. I do not use any 6-star Pokemon, if you're wondering why. Mainly because the 6-star Pokemons don't really do a lot of damage. They tank, yes, they tank, but if you are looking to dish out damage to clear them as quickly as possible, unfortunately 5-star and special tags are the way to go. So let's talk about them. So as you can tell, I have kind of arranged them according to their typing. So like Z moves, Link Pokemon, then we have your Mega, Dynamax or Gigantamax, and of course your tag team battle Pokemon. So, and then of course we have special tags that were given out from events, so we can see that they are Z move, Mega, Dynamax, and there's another Z move here. Now, there's a reason why Urshifu is here. Unfortunately, I do not have a copy of the Dark one because I was not available to play the tag battle event at that point of time, and it never got reissued, which is kind of a bummer, at least in Singapore. I know Malaysia has the gold variant of the Dark Urshifu, but of course it is better to try and attain it from your own country, because players in their own country may not have sufficient stock for their own players, and yet we have people going over there playing and trying to bring them over to just make a quick buck. Sounds a bit like the community in all hobbies, right? Yeah, so that's the sad truth about any hobby out there. As long as there's a demand, there will be people who are out there trying to make a quick buck of it. So okay, so the main reason why I chose only these 5-star Pokemon to bring along, mainly because they all have special moves. So Link Pokemon, Z move, Mega, Dynamax, Gigantamax, and Tag. So basically, I only bring Pokemon with special moves or special forms, basically, to fight the 6-star Pokemon. Mainly because they actually give you a chance to output more damage than a normal tag would. So let's talk about a normal tag. So this, alright, great task here is a normal tag 5-star Pokemon. Mainly cause there is no special move. So if I were to compare, let's take a look at Rhyperior here. So Rhyperior, all right, has the Z move, Tectonic Rage here, and of course it outputs the Earthquake Ground move, all right, and of course the stats are here. Now I will do a deep dive on this in the future for those advanced tips on Pokemon Mezastar. For now, just take a look at it. Yeah, so the main reason why is because, you know, with the Z move, you are able to pump the damage that normally Rhyperior would do. And of course, unlike for the Great Tusk here, you know, basically it just does its raw damage, which is pretty high compared to Rhyperior. So yeah, Rhyperior has like 128 and this thing has 143. So it really depends on how you want to play. If you don't want to bash the button and play a bit of a brainless game, then yes, you would do the regular attacks compared to the Z move ones. But of course, you go through a roulette chance with this one compared to this one. Yeah, so there are reasons behind choosing all the special Pokemon only compared to the regular ones. That will be in a deeper dive in the future. So yeah, so these are basically my daily runners. As you can tell, my daily runners are extremely worn out. You can tell the stickers here on my Rhyperior is overused. So yes, in this Pokemon Mezastar game, there is overused, underused Pokemon as well. So those that you see that are peeling off in white silvering, these are overused Pokemon. While those that are still looking a bit more pristine, they are kind of underutilized. So that's what I have in my box. If you want me to do a deeper dive on how I select my Pokemon for all these daily runners, let me know in the comment section down below, and I will make content just for that as well. As like I mentioned, if you're interested in learning a bit more of advanced tips on Pokemon Mezastars and how the tags work and why you should use certain Pokemon rather than others, yeah, those videos are coming soon. In the future, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Of course, hit the like button for this video if you appreciate the content. Meanwhile, I'm going to toss to my future self because I discovered something and we need to talk about it. Okay, so basically after I put down my other content and went to research a bit more on the Lycanroc special tag, so let's talk about it. Basically, the icon on the Lycanroc's tag, if you take a closer look, it's actually the Lycorium Z crystal. I think I butchered the name properly. You know, so I'll show the name here with the Z crystal there. So basically it is the special tag for Lycanroc, and it just changes the, if you know your Pokemon lore and basically the game's history, you know that it changes Lycanroc Stone Edge move into a Z move finisher. I believe it's called Radical Edge Storm, something like that. That's the Japanese version, but let me double check again. It's yeah, it's called Splintered Storm Shards in English. Yeah, so you can tell I'm not very familiar with Sun and Moon because even though I have the games for my 3DS and DS, I never really finished it. Or maybe it's just too long ago and I can't remember. But yeah, definitely remembering Ash's basically special Lycanroc that he evolved in the anime, and then the game later released it as well, because it was the Twilight wolf. So you know, if you know your time zones and all that, yeah, so all right, so basically it is 100% a rock move on the Lycanroc special tag, and yeah, it's the special move for Lycanroc. So you will see some very nice imagery animations basically for the Mezastar games as well. You know, hopefully it's as epic as the anime. And then of course, like I mentioned earlier at this part of the video, it is our first Rock Z move Pokemon. go and get one for yourself. The event is running for 3 weeks long, always on the weekends. Unfortunately for me, I will be working on majority of them, so this is one special tag that I won't be able to get copies that are extra for giving away. So now if you are wondering, from my previous video where I talked about doing giveaways, so basically I do have spare tags from here and there, from since I started Mezastar until now. Usually I will give them to new players in the arcades if I meet them, so I will give like the trainer ID and maybe a special tag. If they don't have anything that is a special tag, usually you can see the players have whatever collections on the machines itself. Yeah, if I deem them to be a really new player, I would usually give them away, unlike other people who collect them to make the quick buck. So but anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the content. Let me know if you will be collecting the Lycanroc special tag at the events coming this weekends, 3 weeks in total. So I will be there on every weekend Sunday. Some days I have work in the evening, so you may only see me in the early portion of the week, early portion of the day. Sometimes I may have a full off day, so you might see me there the whole day. If you want to play with me, let me know. If you want to learn a bit more, talk to me, say hi. And if not, subscribe to the channel. Like I mentioned, more video contents are coming. Of course, I will be putting up some important videos, may not be for you, especially like for teaching the know-hows about playing Pokemon Mezastar, especially for a new player, or maybe if you want to show to somebody about how to play the game. You probably can find the video useful for teaching your new friends who you want to drag into the pit hole of Pokemon hell. And of course the whole of their wallets in the future, because this game is not cheap. Anyways, guys, thank you guys so much for watching another video of mine. Yeah, ignore my room is messy. I know it's been like that on my YouTube channel for ages now. If you're new to the channel because of Pokemon Mezastar, welcome to my messy room. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next one. Mata ne.